Marty Schwartz here. I've got a lick number 3 in the E blues scale, the open E blues scale. Like I was saying in the other videos, you want to learn licks and then turn them into new licks for yourself. Improvise off the lick. Use it as a springboard. So there's some other ones. There's a playlist at the end of this video. Be sure to check that out because it's the other licks. There's a jam track in there, an intro to the scale, bunch of little videos that come together nicely into this one. So we're going to learn a cool little E blues lick, trying to make it not too difficult for you. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. We'll zoom in and break it all down. Also, thanks for subscribing to Marty Music right here. Thanks for the support. And let's get to it. Here we go. All right, this next lick here is from the E blues scale again. And this is a common Stevie Ray Vaughan cadence, meaning cadence is like a little end tag phrase that he would use a lot. And there's a lot of variations on it. But what it starts with, I'll play it a couple times again. The cool thing about this lick is you jump back to the end of the lick jumps back to the first note. So it's one of those things you can kind of like repeat it a million times. You can do like an infinite loop and it feels good like this. You know, the start and the end of the lick is the same thing, so you can keep repeating it. And we love that in the blues. Repeating little ideas, like even just taking the scale and repeating parts of it up and down, really you'll start to feel like you're making music. So the lick itself starts with hammering on from the open D to the 2nd fret with the beautiful middle finger, like this. Open D, hammered down. Feels good, don't it? Then the open D. So you hammer up, then open. Then you go middle finger to the 2nd fret of the A string. After you hit the 2nd fret of the A string, you go to the 1st fret, that's the blues note. So you put that together. All right, here's the fancy part. Fancy pants. You're going to take your index finger off and you're going to hit the open A string. After you hit the open A string, you're going to do a hammer-on pull-off or a flick-off on that 1st fret of the A string like this. And that's with one pick. Put that together, it sounds like this. But here's the rub. As soon as you pull off, you got to have your ring finger ready because we're going to hit the 3rd fret of the low E string with our ring finger right after that hammer-on pull-off. Once you get your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the low E, you can give it a little nudge down and then get your middle finger over to the 2nd fret of the D, the starting point, which is it's also the root. It's an E note. of sucked. And so variations, you could hammer. And really what Stevie Ray Vaughan would do is he'd just repeat little parts of it. And so one of those is just, like I said, hammering on that first part, repeating it. And another thing is the open A to the third of the low E. And then real classic is the repeating of that little trill and third fret on the low E. So the open A, hammer on pull off on the first fret, ring finger on the third, like I've said in the other videos, always practice the scale up and down, other licks you know, repeat little parts of it. So have fun with that. All right, there it was, another lick. Try and put them all together, mix and match them, start coming up with your own ideas, plus use the scale itself. Practice the scale just up and down, and it'll make these licks even easier to play. And the more you practice the scale, it'll make these licks easier to change into your own licks, or take one lick and turn it into 20 different combinations of the same idea. So anyway, hope it helped. Be sure to check at the end of this video, and it's coming up in a few seconds, for the playlist that's kind of like a blues soloing playlist. It's all the videos that are related to what we just did right now. Thanks again for the supporting Marty Music, which is my brand new project. And here I'm at in this beautiful gray block here of Marty Music, and I appreciate that support. And I hope to see you in another video real soon. So thanks again, and we'll see you real soon.